Hey guys, I just wanted to make this video real quick because the three movies that I wanted to talk about, I really didn't feel would be done justice by just posting about them on my story in a graphic. And so the three movies I saw this week for the very first time in my life were The Usual Suspects. I saw Se7en, and then I also saw Zodiac. These movies were such a fantastic trip to take through the genre of mystery, crime, thriller, and I feel in The Usual Suspects, Kevin Spacey absolutely crushes it. His role was executed perfectly. The plot of the movie is resolved in one of the most interesting ways I've ever seen. Of course, for people who have seen the movie and know well about it, it is one of the best movies of all time, and it has one of the greatest twist endings also of all time. The Usual Suspects, I'll give an 8 out of 10. I really like the pacing of it. I like the story. I didn't think it was slow or boring ever. I really mean that Kevin Spacey, from narrating it to starring in it, even to people like Gabriel Byrne, absolutely fantastic in his role. And Benicio del Toro was another standout for me that I really enjoyed seeing. The movie Se7en also takes a chapter out of the book of The Usual Suspects and has a twist ending as well, but not something that comes out of left field, just something that is really dark and really surprising and wrenching to see on screen. Se7en was a similar take, but it had much darker subject matter. It's like Zodiac in that manner. Se7en is probably the darkest movie I've ever seen, both cinematography-wise and subject matter-wise. This is a movie that was shot in rain and darkness throughout the whole movie, up until the final scene. I don't think it was something that was over the top or indulgent ever. I think he really picked and chose his battles well of what to show and what not to show. And so I'll give Se7en a 9 out of 10. One of the greatest movies I've ever seen. I don't know if I'll be rewatching it again soon. And the final movie, Zodiac, has Mark Ruffalo, Robert Downey Jr., and Jake Gyllenhaal. As this movie follows the lives of the investigators, and Gyllenhaal as a newspaper cartoonist that becomes fascinated with the real-life case of the Zodiac killer. And along the way, the secrets, the things that are revealed are just mind-boggling, and to think that this is a real case that's happening. And even when the movie came out in 2007, the case was actually reopened for investigation. And that's how much power it had for the viewer. This one is also a Fincher film, and he does a great job of letting you understand how giving passion into a career can be detrimental to your health and to your life. And as much as you want to help, can take away the life that you have instead. And so I'm going to give Zodiac a 9 out of 10. And it was very heavy. It was not as dark as Se7en, and you're on the edge of your seat the entire time. So The Usual Suspects, I'll give an 8 out of 10. Zodiac, I'll give a 9 out of 10. And Se7en, I will give a 9 out of 10. Hope you guys have a happy weekend, and let's talk about it in the comments.